Hey y'all. Today Blizzard held their Diablo 4 livestream talking about Season 1, and I'm here to give you the lowdown about what they talked about today. So, Season 1 is Season of the Malignant. It is coming on July 20th. There will be a patch on July 18th for some new stuff to be added into the game prior to the season, but Season 1 officially starts on July 20th. That's about in 2 weeks. Season 1 revolves around a corruption that is currently spreading across Sanctuary and is infecting basically all the enemies in the game. There are these malignant elites that, when killed, drop their heart, and then you can click on their heart on the ground and it will cage them, which re-summons the elite and some other enemies. And if you can kill the elite again, you can then pick up their caged heart and you can actually socket these hearts into your jewelry, specifically jewelry. And these hearts have specific powers tied to them. They are essentially legendary aspects, in that kind of vein of legendary aspects, that you can equip into your jewelry. Again, this is jewelry specific. It doesn't go into your weapons or your armor. There are 32 different types of malignant hearts in the game, so basically 32 different effects that you can go get. Some of them do seem to be more rare than others. The hearts also have associated colors with them. They didn't specify every color, but they did say blue, so I imagine it's probably like red, blue, green, or red, blue, and yellow, or something like that. And so the color of the heart needs to align with the color of the jewelry socket that you were putting it in. They did say there were some rare malignant hearts that actually had no color, so you can basically put them into any socket. We'll see how rare they actually are. We'll find out. They also talked about these malignant tunnels, which sort of seem to be like dungeons. I don't know if they take over dungeons, kind of like nightmare dungeons, or if they're their own thing, but malignant tunnels do have more malignant monsters in them, and they also have the opportunity for you to target farm specific colors of malignant heart. I'm not sure if you can actually target farm specific powers from the malignant hearts, but you can at least do specific colors for the hearts. They talked about how you need an item, I think they called it an invoker, to sort of have this event within malignant tunnels where you can help to target farm different malignant hearts. So that will be interesting to see how that all plays out. Season 1 will also carry over some of your Renown bonuses. This is important to know if you've already been playing Diablo 4. Your Altars of Lilith and your map progression will carry over into Season 1 if you have unlocked them already on a previous character. This does not go into effect until the patch drops on July 18th, so if you are planning on playing Season 1 Day 1, make sure you log in with a character with these things unlocked, or at least log in with your character with the most amount of progress so that it gets sort of flagged on your account, basically. You only have to do this once, so this is, just at some point log in with your character with the most amount of progress. There is some stuff talked about relating to the season journey. This is basically just a series of challenges that you can work on throughout the season, and they have different rewards associated with them. There's some extra materials. There's some favor, which is the progress on the battle pass, as well as some new aspects that you'll have unlocked. These essentially function kind of like the Codex of Power, except that they come from the seasonal journey progress instead of from specific dungeons, like how the rest of the aspects in the game are. There is also a battle pass, of course. There's a free track and a paid track. The paid track is purely cosmetic. That's all it is. It's only cosmetics. The free track, the main bonus that you get from the free track are these Smoldering ashes. These ashes can be used to provide buffs for your account for that season. Includes XP bonus, gold bonus, increased duration on elixirs. So just a few kind of freebie bonuses for your account. They do have a level requirement, so this is to prevent people from being able to kind of pay through the battle pass. If you get like the accelerated pass, you get like 20 free levels on the pass. So if you had some of these ashes already from the free track, you do need a level requirement. And the footage actually show that you need to be around level 40 for the first ash. So you need to be decently high level to actually get bonuses from these items. So they're really trying to make sure it's not pay to win. If it wasn't clear already, seasons do require you to play a new character. You will start at level 1. You can skip the campaign if you've already completed the campaign. The story quests related to the season do require you to have completed the campaign, so if you start a new character without skipping the campaign, you do need to complete the campaign on that character at least before you do any of the new seasonal story content. Otherwise, you should just skip the campaign on your seasonal character so you can start doing the new stuff right away. There was a section on the stream about some Q&A, some questions from the community from the live stream. there were a few that I wanted to bring up specifically. There was a few questions, but there was a specific few that I wanted to focus on. They talked about respec, just generally talking about respecs. The cost of respecs, I think, are in a decent spot. I would agree. It's not actually that expensive, to be honest. But they are aware that respecking a entire Paragon board or Paragon boards is pretty annoying, so they are looking into a solution for that. They did mention a Scroll of Amnesia, which is essentially a free total reset for your character. You'll keep your gear and your levels, of course, but it will reset all your skill points and your Paragon board. There was a question if seasonal mechanics will stay in the game. They said currently no, but of course they can always change that in the future. And if they feel like there's a mechanic that does actually deserve a place in the base game, that they will keep it. But do not expect every season's mechanic to actually stay in the game permanently. There was a question about transmogs, and easy answer, any transmogs you currently have will carry over into the new season. Pretty good. They did have a question about stash space. They didn't have a very specific answer about stash space. They are aware that people aren't happy with the stash space, but they are looking into ways of improving that in the future. Quick, brief thoughts overall about the reveal of Season 1. I'm sort of excited. Not overly excited, but not really underwhelmed, I guess. I'm trying to be open-minded with Season 1 to see how it plays out, but as of right now, it seems to be okay. The season mechanic is not super in-depth, in my opinion. It just feels like you're RNGing your way into good Malignant Heart powers. We'll see how rare those effects are and if they're even any good. They did say that the Malignant Heart powers are probably going to be kind of overpowered and very imbalanced, so we're... that could go anyway, so we'll see how that goes, but yeah, it's fine so far for Season 1. I didn't expect Season 1 to have a super in-depth, crazy, complicated kind of system or anything like that, but I'm hoping that this adds enough oomph to the game to compel people to keep playing into Season 1. But as with a lot of the stuff they showed off today, we will wait and see. But I'm trying to be optimistic about it because I don't want to be a Debbie Downer and be like, wow, this is the worst thing ever, blah, 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 and I haven't even fucking played it yet. So we'll see. My only answer I can give you. We'll wait and see. Otherwise, thank you all for watching. I tried to keep this brief, wanted to get this out as soon as I could, but also keep it informative. So anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will be streaming more Diablo throughout the coming weeks, and of course going into Season 1. Take care. Some other rewards. They did Hi, cat. What? Oh my gosh. Silly cat.